Hey guys, Rusty, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Cool, hey. Hey guys, Rusty over here, and today I'm going to be giving you the final part on how to get the Waste of Time belt. It's very fitting that they put the Waste of Time in BFA, by the way. Now, in order to get this belt, you do need Baa'l, the demonic goat, which was part 2 of the guide. I'll leave that link down below for you guys. Go check that out if you still need that goat. This is simple to get. Let's get started. Now, before you do anything, you need 8 items. The first 4 are green items. First one is the Windwall hood. Doesn't matter any of those. By the Windwall hood, you need the Death Silk shoulders. By the way, there are blue versions of these. Make sure you buy the green ones. Third item, frost woven leggings. These are also all tailoring items, so if they're not in the auction house, you can make them. And also the netherweave tunic. Again, you can see there's a blue one. Make sure you buy the green ones. Now, the next 4 are gray items. First one, head to any inscription supplier and buy a rough wooden sap. That's the one in Orgrimmar. The second one is in Karazhan, the original Karazhan. Right before the chess event there, you're going to make a right instead of going straight into the chess event. You're going to have this ethereal dude. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name. Like, who comes up with these? Yithyar. Actually, wasn't bad. And it was by the formula enchant of striking. I actually think I pronounced it right. Next one, head to Grizzly Hills over at this area here. Talk to Aspen Grove Trader and buy a punctured pelt. Now, if you are Alliance, there is a quest that will make this guy hostile. So you need to do this on Alliance character where he is not hostile. And if he is, you could also buy this item on the auction house, although I'll be surprised if there was a gray item on the auction house. Anyways, if he's hostile, just do it on an alliance that is not hostile. Next one is in Hala. Now, your faction does need to have control of the area, so if you don't have it, capture it. Buy the sword here from the Proximos Rudius. I think I said that right. From the Blade Merchant. It is a different vendor for the Alliance, although I believe he is in the same area. Go ahead and buy the sword, and that's all the items you need. Once you do that, summon Baa'l. He's going to start talking to you, and that's going to start the secret for you. Again, just summon him. He'll start speaking to you, and that'll start the secret. And you're going to go find 20 clues now. The first clue is over in Skyreach, near the entrance to Skyreach. In this basket here. This orb is lit, dude. He's fucking 420 blazing it. Go ahead, click the orb. The second one is in the Mage Quarter, near the Mage Quarter Stormwind. It's right by the Everbloom portal by Stormwind. Over on the right side here, you're going to have a strange seed. Again, this is near the Mage Quarter by Stormwind. Next one, back in Skyreach on the northern part near this river. There's going to have a rock here, and if you zoom in, you're going to see here, there's a very tiny frog. He's really small. Click on him. Next one, Outland near Ogre Law and Blade's Edge Mountains. You're going to have these crystals here. And on the right next to this crystal here, you're going to have a very tiny brittle bone. A lot of these are fairly small to click. Click it. Next one. Again, back in Skyreach. You have to go to Skyreach a lot. Near Sethic Hollow, over on the right here, near this candle, you're going to have a smaller candle on a skull. Click the candle. Next one, Shadowmoon Valley in Draenor. By Exile's Rise, near this fire camp here, you're going to have an odd cup. Click it. Moving on to the next one, also in Shadowmoon Valley, except this time in Outland, by the Hand of Gul'dan. On the very top of the mountain where the fire is, just go into the fire, it won't hurt you, and click on that somehow very interesting rock. I mean, I'm interested in it. Next one is going to be the Swamp of Sorrows. Northern part of Swamp of Sorrows, under the Sorrows, under this tree here. Go ahead and click this blooming lily. Then head to Eastern Plaguelands and by this crypt here, where all the moss flayers are. Go into the crypt, and just inside the crypt, you're going to have 2 rare mobs here, or just 1 rare mob. Anyways, over on the right, on top of this coffin, you can see the flower there. It's a very pretty flower in a coffin. Interesting. Click the flower. Next one is going to be in, what is this, Deadwind Pass near Karazhan, inside of this chapel. Go straight into it on the left by this bench here. You're going to have a very old book, or just an old book. Click it. Next one is inside of Blackrock Mountain in the Burning Steps, near the entrance to Lower Blackrock Spire, right there. Instead of going straight into that, make a right into this area here, and by this campfire, you're gonna have a dead fish. Click the fish. Next one is in Duskwood, near the Twilight Grove, south of it. Near this destroyed house, under this piece of wood here, you're gonna have a Scratchboard. That is your next clue. And next one is in Hillsbrad Foothills, Ruins of Alterac. Go into this house here near all the ogres, and on the right side or left side when you go in, near the skeletons, you're going to have a tiny ring there. Go ahead. The grunt sucked. He lost his ring. Click the ring. Next one is Fuse Light by the Sea. This is in the Badlands and Eastern Kingdoms. Go into the building here, and on the left side where this dead boar is, click on the apple. It's an old apple. Blasted Lands, Altar of Storms. I remember there was a quest line here. I actually enjoyed this quest line. Anyways, by the skull's tooth here, you're clicking on its broken tooth. Some asshole vandalized it. Click it. Next one, you're back in the Burning Steps near Blackrock Mountain. Basically, you could see it right there. Near this pile of bones and meat on top of the skeleton's head. I don't know, I guess that's like a helmet or a hat. It kind of looks like a hat. Anyways, click what he's wearing. Next one, this is in Wrath of the Lich King Dalaran, near the Antonius Memorial. In between these 2 bushes here, you can see there's a very leafy leaf. It's a good leaf. Next one is in Auchindoun, again, Outland. This is near the entrance to the Shadow Labyrinth, so south of Alkanoon. Go in, and in this little cave here, or a tent, inside a crate, you're going to have a musty cloth. Click on it, it's your next clue. Next one is near Grim Baa'l. Basically near this fence area here, right next to this big-ass hammer, you're going to have a broken tablet. Click it. Moving on. Next one is going to be in Feralus, near all these ogres in basically this elf area here. Go ahead, this is your final clue, I believe, and this is going to be your torch. Now, the next thing you need to do, head to Arathi Highlands and pre-BFA version. If you don't know how to do that, talk to Z Dormy and ask her to basically turn it into before the war began, and she'll turn it into pre-BFA Arathi Highlands for you. Once you do that, head over to the right of Arathi Highlands, and basically inside this hut here near all the farm shit, if you got all the clues, all 20 clues, you're going to have a skeleton here, a skeleton of a gnome called Grimmy. Talk to him, and on the table to the right of him, there's going to be a list for you here. Click the list, basically some dialogue, and then what you're going to want to do at this point, the 4 green items that you bought from the auction house or you made, go ahead and equip those. Again, these are all the green tailoring items. This is why you needed those before you even started this. Equip those, talk to Grimmy, and he's going to have a new dialogue option for you. He's going to be like, yeah, I have no clue what you're talking about, dude. He's going to think you're crazy. No, you're not crazy. You're his friend. You're going to help him out. So what you're going to do, there's a new list next to his bed here. Click on the list, and basically this is a list of all his enemies, and this is where you need the 4 gray items. You don't need to do anything with the gray items. They just need to be in your inventory. So what you're going to do at this point, you got to start emoting his enemies. So the first one is in the Vermilion Readout, the Flight Master guy here. You're going to target him and slap him. Now, if you're not sure if it worked, they'll target you and basically emote you back. So like you can see this guy here, he kind of targets me for a second and roars back at me because I just slapped his ass. You know, it's just the way it goes. Next one in Desolace in the Cenarian Wildlands. In the center of this moon wall, you're going to have this Tauren dude here. Target him, and this time you're going to slash wave at him. He's just like, hello, back. Simple enough. Next one is Shadow Pan Fallback. And on top of the wall, inside this building here, you're going to go straight down. And you're going to talk to one. Well, I always forget what these guys are called. I'm just going to call them gremlins because they look like gremlins, okay? Anyways, in here, you have the Innkeeper, the Stained Mug. Target him and slash dance with him, and he's going to start. It kind of looks like he's pointing you, but I don't know if he's dancing. Anyways, slash dance with him. The final one is in the Argent Stand, this orc boy here. I'm not going to say his name because it sounds like a word I'm not allowed to say. Target him and slash cheer him. Simple enough. That is all the enemies. Now, once you do that, head back to Grimmy and talk to him. He's got a new dialogue option. Tell him you sent some messages to his enemies. You know, teach him a lesson, dude. Beat the crap out of him, dude. Anyways, he's not done with you. So you're going to turn around and magically on the fireplace, there's going to be another recipe for you. Click it. Time to go cooking. You're not going to like what you have to cook. Anyways, click that letter. And once you do, head back outside. And go to the farm on the left, not the one on the right. You want to go to the farm on the left here. And over here, kind of near where I was flying there, you're going to have a very rotten potato here. You can see it right there. It's kind of brown. If you click it, you're going to get a debuff that says rotten potato. Now, every time you click this potato, this debuff stacks up. You need to continue to click this potato until you get to 144 stacks. Be careful. You can go over 144 stacks. If you do, you have to right-click it off, restart, and do it again. It sucks. Once you do that, talk to Grimmy, ask him how you smell. He's going to mark you basically to open his secret chest on top of his house. And pretty much, guys, I'm going to give you one guess what's in that chest. A very large waste of time. That is pretty much it, guys. Just go ahead, back on top of the chest, loot it, and there you go. That is the waste of time. This whole thing really was a giant waste of time for a fucking Transmog belt. I still can't believe I did this. This belt is aptly named. Good job, Blizzard. Although, to be honest, though, I always love secrets, even if there really are a true waste of time like this one. I do always enjoy doing them. Guys, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. I will always answer, or at least I'll do my best to answer any comments. Congratulations on a huge fucking waste of time. I am going to be combining all parts into a mega video ASAP. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. As usual, you know I love you all. Bye, guys.